Lazima utupie tope kwa wale very successful people get, of course wanatupianga madogo. Hata mimi niliona hiyo story very
Messi ziko ni vile tuzionange. Ziko.
Alikuwa na baba karibu miaka yake yote. Atafanyia saa ngapi?
Ako busy na watoto,
atafanya saa ngapi? Na ako na baba.
Acha niseme.
Na by the nani Kelonga atakwambia sisi tumekuwa fan wa Messi mpaka amekuwa very close to us, amekuwa ka familia. We can even make arrangements with our friends. We can even go to that burial by there.
Wacha tuende kwa transfers. So far kuna transfers na sana internationally. Kwa wale of course wanashangaa transfers zimefika wapi na kila mtu anaongelelea timu zao hapa, ndio watajua timu zao hapa tazama na Celine. But already of course kuna hiyo transfer kina Osimhen, sijui anafanya Chelsea ama asiende. Chelsea squeeze Stamford Bridge imekuwa ni kama nyumba ya wazee. But ni timu yangu Valentin Barco anaenda huko hivyo, ule nani Anderson ako huko, Welbeck ako huko, sijui nani mwingine kwa amepelekwa huko. Celine, transfer kwako imekaa namna gani?
I think ujaniuliza post World Cup.
Connect hizo mbili basi.
I think for me I'd say like African players being seen by European teams, because tell me why Yandi Omande is a Real Madrid player. Like we saw him play for Ivory Coast and yes, he was doing well when he was at Leipzig, but right now that he is playing for Real Madrid, I think that is one of the best thing I've seen. I think Yandi Omande is one of the players that who is chill. If you look at the interview he does talking about his family, I'm really happy for Yandi Omande for making it. Again, post World Cup, Spence is linked to Liverpool. Hey, my team, you're doing well. You're bringing my man near to me. Yeah. Party. That guy, that dread guy. Apparently he's Muslim, and honestly I'm happy to say like he's good in as much as kiburi, kila player kona kiburi, hata kuna players wanacheza KPL na wako na kiburi
kama Harikena alisalamia nini
party.
But if I look at Liverpool, I think they made a blunder, first of all releasing Szoboszlai. Like what the last season I complained about them releasing Luis Diaz, and now we're talking about Szoboszlai. Like what is wrong?
Szoboszlai is going.
Rumors have it that Szoboszlai is leaving Liverpool. But I really hope like he doesn't leave. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if I look at some of the signings we've made, we released Konate and right now we have brought in Araujo, and I feel like that is a good signing because I need to see a center back pairing of Konate and Van Dijk, and right now I can see it with Araujo and Van Dijk, and that is a very good signing. I think I'll congratulate Arne Slot for that, and please bring Dej Spence. I really need to see Dej Spence play for Liverpool. But at the end of the day, I feel like between right now and 21st, I think we are gonna see, because remember there is a time we signed two players like Federico Chiesa and I don't know who, when the window was closing like in the midnight. I feel like between right now and 21st we're gonna see what is going to be happening. But I really hope like the players that we are bringing in, Akina Ariola, I really hope that they are going to bring something to the team. And watch out to me. Actually, I don't want to cry next season. Last season, there is a month I cried, a whole month. I think it's October. Beat after beat. And tunachapa kila game tunacheza weekend. But at the end of the day, let's see, because right now you may make signings and then they come and backfire in your team, and we don't know, maybe when you are playing well because the tactic of the coach was working on you and the type of formation that he was using was favoring you, and right now you come into a new team, like you have maybe different training facilities, different structures, the way they train. At times we tend to see like these things backfiring, but at the end of the day we'll see. At least Sisi kama new when you have to sign, at least we are signing, but that's it. Yeah,
Madheka kwako changes zako zinakaa vipi gani? Leo gani ambaye amekufurahisha kwa kikosi chako ama
Anderson ni akofiti. 135 pesa mzuri kabisa. Amenunuliwa nayo, alafu kuna Jeremy Monga. Jeremy Moga ambaye ametoka, ni kijana mdogo tu. Ameingia 75 kama sijakosea. Ametoka Leicester City. Ni kijana ambaye ni upcoming, ambaye ni mkali sana. Naona uchezaji wake tu kama Neymar. Not Neymar but huyu anaitwa nani huyu wa Spain, Barcelona.
Lamine ama Lamine.
Yes. Kama huyo kabisa uchezaji wake. Na ukiangalia katika wale wanaontoka fununu, kina Kanchi, kina Hake, kuna fununu anaweza ondoka. Na mpaka sasa mpaka na Stones pia. Lakini mpaka sasa bado naona bado wametulia bado. Kwa hivyo rapsha iko juu sababu hata coach yule ameingia hapo Maresca. Unajua pia anaogopea, anaweza futa, si kufuta but anaweza uza na kauza vibaya.
Aliza namba 17.
Unajua kelele zote hapa kununua, kelele zote ziko hapa tu Chelsea, Liverpool, nini Manchester United. Kelele zote hawafight Arsenal. Timu kubwa na fight ni Manchester City. Wanajiogopea sana.
Wewe ndio umesema sio sisi.
Nikiangalia Chelsea nikiangalia nikizungumza Chelsea kidogo tu. Kwa sasa naona ni kama wameshinda AC Milan. Wameshinda AC Milan katika friendly match 3-0 kama sijakosea, na nikiangalia kikosi chao wamekisuka kikamilifu na itakuwa tishio sana. Kwa upande wangu ni kwa Manchester City. Itakuwa tishio sana Chelsea.
Very good. Yes. Wesley, Man U?
Manchester sitaongelea Man U sana because we don't have a really active summer. So let me talk a bit about Chelsea, Arsenal and Man City. For Man City kuna outgoings wengi sana. Trafford ameenda, Leeds confirmed, Rodri ndo huyo ako very close, washa agree personal terms na Barcelona anaweza enda, and he's a very special player. System yake na Pep walikuwa wanaingiana vizuri. So if he goes to Barcelona, he will fit that system and he will be taking us way back to when we had all Spanish midfield in Barcelona. Rodri is going by the attender. But they brought in Anderson, so he could be a perfect fit for Rodri. And with how Anderson played in the World Cup for England, he really played well. So atafitio system ya Maresca vizuri. And for Manchester United, because we've signed Santos and Tielemans, I think we should do more and we should do better. Because heading to a new season, we have all competitions to play for. Kuna Champions, kuna Ligi, kuna Carabao, kuna if we just have to have a perfect squad. Because we've seen our bench isn't so good, so good. It's shoddy sometimes. Akina Zags, they don't really step up. So we need to sign a backup for Sesko. We need a backup for either Shaw or just another midfielder, because Ugarte hasn't stepped up really. And for Arsenal, I think that guy from Newcastle, Bruno, is a perfect addition to Arteta's squad. And I know for sure, in as much as I didn't really need Arsenal winning the league, I know going to this new season, they will still be up there. Because I know Arteta and his system doesn't really change. They have been consistent for like 3 years now, and heading to this new season, they will be up there fighting. For Chelsea, how can you sign 11 players in one season, in one transfer season? And it's not even over yet. And on top of that, the signing was this.
I know, for the next players wait. Why are you crying over
the biggest rumor sign your Buro Odinga pia. Speculations.
Kuna kwa boma yetu kuna shughuli, kuna moshi, boma yetu kuna kelele na muziki na wanasema diwado kaidi.
So we are expecting a lot from Chelsea next season now that they only have domestic cups to play for. So they have a really perfect squad, and I know for sure kuna wenye wamekuja probably they'll be loaned out to their sister clubs kama Strasbourg. We have Mudryk. Kuna Mudryk hapo amerudi. So Chelsea, it's a whole club of players there really, and so if they're supposed to compete for the title next season, wanafaa wakuwe hapo with all the players there, wanafaa wakuwe hapo.
But they have a good coach. Xabi Alonso is a very good coach.
Exactly.
Tuchekeleni tunazaa wazee. Ngojeni, tunataka wazee wafanye kazi ya kutupeleka Champions League alafu wa retire bila kuwafukuza wenyewe tu waseme tumefikisha huko mbele. But Dantas of course kina Mo Salah kufika huko Turkey to Trabzonspor, Victor Osimhen nimesikana anaanza kufika Stamford Bridge. Alexander Isak sijui kunaenda aje, Darwin Nunes, Jack Grealish, Rashford, Enzo Fernandez kiburi yake itabidi alikuwa anasema nataka kuongeza mshahara, wacha tuone saa atakaa bench na aongezewe mshahara, atajitoa tu mwenyewe.
I think one thing I'll start with Real Madrid. One thing I love about Mourinho is that he believes so much in African players, and that's what napata in each and every place Mourinho anaenda lazima kuna African players, and that shows that Mourinho loves Africans. If you go to the history kidogo utapata yeye ni one of the guys alikuwa anataka sana Mariga. Alifight sana Mariga akuje nini, but haikufaulu. But about Manchester United, because I'm a fan of Manchester United, we haven't done serious signing, but those people we have signed ukiangalia vizuri, there are some of the guys wenye wanaweza pull a surprise, because zile team wametoka, for example like Santos ile ametoka Chelsea, from Chelsea to Manchester United, I think is anaona ni kama amekuja in a big club, because I was looking at his stats akiwa before kuja Chelsea, alikuwa sijui timu gani France, and he was doing good as a midfielder, he was doing good, but also I think pia his system of play inaingia nasi kidogo. But I said it here that said you are replacing Casemiro, because Casemiro in another world, but these guys who Kampala, I think they're bringing their brilliance, I can say that, na pia wanaleta ile, because now they are playing for Manchester United pia, because we talk too much, so anataka pia kuprove I can play in Manchester United. And Chelsea, I'm not surprised, because even last season mulisign almost like nikayo timu yenu yote ilikuwa mpya. Unapata, but vile Selena amesema Alonso is one of the best, alikuwa best player na pia one of the best coaches, tumeona what he can do. So I don't know Kenya anajaribu kubuild, but I think ana build ile team vile umesema, ile team ya next season itapeleka Champions League, which is a very good thing. That's unapata ameendea well. People are laughing at Welbeck ameenda Chelsea, but ukiangalia Welbeck akiwa team nitoaje, akiwa Brighton, Welbeck akiwa Brighton, he was really performing. Hata I wish Welbeck,
he was contending for the top scorer with Haaland.
Unapata hata I think Tuchel alifanya tu mchezo angechukua mtu kama Welbeck kama backup, because ukiangalia vizuri they needed somebody like Welbeck. So I think Welbeck, he will do good. Hata na regretting mbona tulimtoa, alitokanga nini, angekuwa sai one of the legends in Manchester United. We didn't see far, but going to Mo Salah, kutana na Onana, I think ukiangalia the team that ameenda, it's not a team that is doing good, it's not a team that people know, but I think he went there because he needed more time to play. He needed more time to show guys that I can play, I can lift this club from where it is to up here. I think team kama Galatasaray now, they need to be very careful when meeting such a team, because Mo Salah is the such Mo Salah mezeka now that is a ball. We know what Mo Salah can do. Hata kiwa Liverpool, hiyo left foot yake ni noma sana. And then Mo Salah pia ukiangalia vizuri, the way he was welcomed, very nice. I don't think kuna a player this season amekuwa welcomed kama Mo Salah. Manchester City, I think Manchester City is a team that this season, as we start this season, I don't know if they are going to suffer or they are going to build their team again, because now that Pep ameenda, people are feeling like Pep ameenda na Man City. So it's them to prove that we are still there. It can be kama, inaweza kuwa kama Liverpool wali build. Inaweza kuwa hivyo. This football inaweza kuwa hivyo, because by the time wanakuja kuadjust, vile umesema Rodri anaenda. And vile umesema tu vile Rodri anaenda. Na hiyo system ya Rodri ilikuwa nyingine vizuri na Pep. So I think most of the player pia wenye coach anakuja na terms zake. Maybe those players wako pale, maybe they won't do whatever ule coach anasema. That's why anasema utapata most of them before adapt. And we saw it pia Madheka before UDD. We saw it pia kwa Manchester United. Tumechange coaches. Na coaches wengi wanakuja nasema I cannot play with this player. Lakini mwingine akikuja actually the same player, huyo player na perform. For example, mtu kama Kobe Maino. So we saw him performing, ndio. So I think ile kitu kwa affect last season ndio inaweza kuja pia ka affect Manchester City going on forward.
Itakuwa noma kabisa. Hapo ndio transfer, maneno ya transfer. And of course if you're joining us in Sports Extravaganza, wala nashangaa tuko wapi, tunafanya nini? Hapa TV47 every Saturday 4 p.m. all the way to 6:40 something 50 p.m. Tunakupata sports, tuna discuss, and of course we would like you